Pufflore quest presentation. This is a treasure hunt type of game where you need to reunite some fluffy alien visitors to Earth. Users contemplate life's questions with the Pufflore characters and also get out and about into local parks. I like the idea of the game being set mostly in natural spaces because I found several studies showing how beneficial it is to be around nature, and it can also help increase the physical activity of users. I think it's a good way to think about meaningful topics in a way that's fun and optimistic. The locations for the game are close together to avoid excessive travel time. Users can do their pondering later at home if they prefer to do that, and they can easily get to public transport, public toilets, and places to eat. The locations are related to the conversations you have with the characters. And the area is close to the CBD, which means that a lot of people could get to it. And it's also something that could be easily remade in lots of different locations. This is my map, which can follow in either direction to make it more convenient. The Sydney roadside is very close to trams and trains. These are photos of my locations, starting at the Brunswick Baths and ending at the park. The visual style is simple and cute with a friendly, optimistic vibe and bright colours. The domain and social media are the same as the app name, Pufflore Quest. Here are some character drawings and the logo type, as well as a little rounded app square. The screens will have flat colours and rounded shapes, and the characters will have a bouncy sort of movement with legs that can be popped out when they need to do something, like for the skating Pufflore. When you first get the app, you meet a little guide who's also a Pufflore who recruits you to find the lost Pufflores, and before you get to the location you can also learn a bit more about the backstory. Once you start to travel along, there's occasional entertainment from your little guide to keep people interested, and then you find the Pufflores who've had different experiences while they've been on Earth, and they prompt you to ponder with little thoughts and questions, like things that you'd like to learn, or what we can learn from dogs, or what are things you'd like to do in your lifetime. Once you reunite them and send them off home, you can write to them and elaborate on the answers to the prompts, and sometimes you can find them out and about for a visit. My app starts with a home screen that has a map, journal, and messages. You can adjust the voiceover and music volume, get recruited, choose your starting point, interact with the guide, and ponder with the Pufflores as you go. This is a storyboard of a single player who learns about the app from her computer and then goes to play on the train that weekend. She gets distracted at one point by a dog, but it doesn't affect the gameplay negatively. When she gets back home, she gets a notification and goes to look in the app's messaging and journal sections. And the following week, she goes for a stroll to meet a Pufflore at another park. Here are my screen sketches. In the corner, I have a back arrow and a volume button, which opens a slider. There's play buttons, a directing arrow for GPS, and text boxes to send messages to the Pufflores and respond to questions they ask. Here's another page of screen sketches, and one more. My target audience are people who would like to spend some more time reflecting on their life and being in nature, and who enjoy stories and cute fun sort of games. In my focus group, friends expressed preferences for light-hearted and aesthetically pleasing games, and enjoyed when games have music, are a bit unusual, and have tasks that aren't too confusing. They like to feel like they're making progress, which is also what a study I found said about what motivated people to continue with Pokemon Go. I incorporated accessible options into the regular gameplay by not having time pressure, being near public toilets, offering adjustable volume options and a voiceover, so having both text and narration. These are my references. I wasn't sure how much research to add to the slides, but made my decisions based on research that I started from our last project. Thank you.